Ali Muhammad Alidina, the son of Mukhi Alidina Asani, 1793 to 1881, was an eminent contractor in Karachi. In addition, his brothers and himself managed a business of hides and skins. They extended their mercantile activity as far as Burma. Ali Muhammad was an influential person, sharing a close friendship with the British officers in Karachi. He was also in good terms with Muhammad Raji, 1830 to 1897, Sir Karim Ibrahim, 1840 to 1924, and some other eminent persons of the Persian Gulf. Upon the visit of Emperor George V in Karachi in 1905, when the monarch was only Prince of Wales, Ali Muhammad lodged him in the Panji Bhai Club House, located in the garden area at his own expenses. The Commissioner of Sindh expressed officially his gratitude for his great hospitality by making an announcement in the Gazette of Sindh in 1905. In addition, he hosted a warm reception for the Prince of Wales with 500 guests in Karachi on 19 March 1908. He also took a leading part in community affairs. He filed a suit against the Twelvers in Karachi, claiming for his rights on a plot lying in Rampart Row. Later on, in 1912, the court proclaimed being in favor of the Ismailis after his death. He was popularly nicknamed Alu Seth and died in 1910. Ali Muhammad married thrice. His son Alidina was born on 4th March 1884 in Karachi from his first wife. He had a son and a daughter with his second wife. Abbas and Hassan Ali were the sons whom his third wife gave birth to. Alidina received his early education in Sindh Madrasa School, Karachi, and then joined his father's business. Alidina Ali Muhammad married to Janab, the daughter of Dr. Datu Mukhi Ramjan Ismail, died in 1939, in 1900 in the presence of the Imam. The Khoja Panji Bhai Club came into existence in Karachi on 26 June 1905. His nomination as the first Honorary Secretary followed. He became later on president as well. He was also councillor of the Karachi Municipal at the end of 1906. The Khoja Panji Bhai Library was the first Ismaili library in Karachi, which was established on 1 July 1908. He was made its first president with Dr. Datu Mukhi Ramjan Ismail as vice president, missionary Hussaini Pir Muhammad as host secretary, and Kamadia Hussain Ala Rakia as a member. The Imam appointed him as a member of the Ismaili Council in 1909, and also as a member of the Constitution Committee of the Council to frame rules and regulations. He was also appointed host secretary of the Council in 1910. The Imam honored Alidina Ali Muhammad Asani with the title of Alijah on 18 January 1912. Being the Honorary Secretary of the Council, he had the privilege to read the welcome address before the Imam in Karachi on 17 February 1912 at the premises of the Khoja Panji Bhai Club in the garden area. The Imam again visited the Panji Bhai Club in the afternoon on the same day, where he humbly told the Imam that the plan of a new construction for the Baitul Khiyal has been prepared, after which he presented its design. The Imam scrutinized it and said, "Is its foundation strong?" He replied, "Yes, Mawla." Then he read the names of the donors as per Imam's order, i.e., Alidina Ali Muhammad, Rehmatullah Lalji of Bombay and Muhammad Jafar Karmali donated 10,000 rupees each, and Varas Muhammad Remu and Mukhi Muhammad Abdullah of Gwadar contributed 500 rupees each. The Imam congratulated and blessed them and laid its foundation on next day. He also became president of the Ismaili Supreme Council for Karachi on 1st September 1913 for a period of a year according to the new rules. The Imam extended his mandate for another year, therefore being dismissed from his functions continued on 31st August 1915 instead. He was appointed president of the Supreme Council for the second time between 1st September 1917 and 31st August 1918. His mandate was further extended up to September 1917. When an annual report of the council along with his services was submitted, the Imam became happy and congratulated him through a telegraphic message from Europe. He possessed an open heart and a generous hand like his father. He also promoted secular education amongst students and awarded them prizes every year in loving memory of his father. With the help of his friends, he built the top floor of the Karachi Jamatkhanas in Karachi in 1918. When the Imam visited Karachi on 15 May 1918, Alidina Ali Muhammad designed a plan to enlarge and build a second floor to the Karachi Jamatkhanas, which cost was 45,000 rupees, to which he contributed 15,000 rupees. He himself supervised the construction works. It was opened on 30th June 1919. His wife Janab and his daughter were social workers. She practiced during the World War for the Sindh Women Branch for Relief Fund. In 1916, for the first time, the Governor of Bombay, Mr. and Mrs. Wilmington, visited Karachi. The Sindh Women Branch hosted a reception for Mrs. Wilmington at the Frere Hall, Karachi. Mrs. Vestropani, the wife of the Karachi Commissioner, consigned Janab to present a splendid locket of flower to Mrs. Wilmington. When Lord Wilmington became the Governor of Madras, his wife Mrs. Wilmington presented a beautiful brooch to Janab in appreciation of her valuable services during the World War. On 18 January 1919, Alidina Ali Muhammad laid the foundation of the top floor of the Garden Jamatkhanas, Karachi. The two brothers, Itndi Bhula Khimani, 1860–1922, and Merali Khimani, died in 1941, donated 30,000 rupees for its construction. Alidina Ali Muhammad laid the foundation stone in the presence of about 700 Ismailis. He supervised the whole construction process till its completion and donated required materials. When its report was sent through the Council in Europe, the Imam sent a telegraphic message from Cairns on 21 January 1919. Paternal blessings, all dear children. Very glad my letter of 30 August 1918 about proposed garden building, and hearty congratulations. Thanks for generous donation to donors. Once ready, it was open for religious service. The Imam sent the following message from Paris on 9 July 1919. Hearty congratulations, my beloved children, with my sons and daughters on opening ceremony. Paternal blessings to donors and thanks for entertainment. Convey publicly my thanks and blessings garden quarters for opening and entertainment. Convey publicly my paternal love and blessings bundly for services. Tell him I accept his offerings with blessings. Sending this message through you as his address not given. Inform all children hope soon be with you in body. I am always with you in thought and heart. In March 1919, British India issued a gazette designating him an honorary second-class magistrate. The young Khoja Ismaili Kathiawadi Mitra Mandal came into existence in 1912 in the Karachi, which inaugurated a night school for children. On 21 April 1919, a grand function presided by Alidina Ali Muhammad was organized to perform its opening ceremony. On 30 April 1919, the Working Committee of the Ismaili Women of the Sindh Women Branch for War Relief Fund arranged a function in the garden area in Karachi. Mrs. Lawrence, the Vice President and the wife of the Commissioner of Sindh, honored Janab, the wife of Alidina Ali Muhammad, for her meritorious services. The the Aga Khan Volunteer Corps and the Reading Room was founded on 3 May 1919. He presided the function of the opening ceremonies of the above institutions. The Afghans raided British India in Delhi and committed slaughter, violating the treaty between the Afghanistan and British India. On that juncture, the Imam advanced his support to King George and advised his followers to demonstrate their loyalty in a message released from Europe on 24 May 1919. The Ismaili Council in Karachi also reacted and held a grand meeting, presided by Alidina Ali Muhammad on 4 June 1919. The House resolved that the Ismailis, the followers of the Aga Khan, declare their dedication and loyalty for the King of England, condemn the attacks of the Afghans in Delhi, breaking the friendship of late Amir Abdur Rahman with British India, and assured to give their services to restore peace and order. The copies of the resolution were forwarded to the Viceroy of India, the Governor of Bombay, and the Commissioner of Sindh. Varaz Bandli Qasim, 1875 to 1956, and Alidina Ali Muhammad were famous generous persons in Karachi. A certain Rajan Dosa was highly touched with their towering generosity and dedication in rendering services. He composed a poem to pay them a well-deserved tribute, which was published in the Ismaili Supreme Prakash, Bombay, on 27 August 1919. The Imam arrived in Bombay from Europe on 2 March 1920. On that occasion, a deputation from Karachi went to Bombay to make a humble submission for the Imam's gracious visit in Karachi. The deputation was comprised of Varaz Bandli Qasim, Alijah Alidina Ali Muhammad, Kamadia Ghulam Hussain Varaz Wali, Chief Mukhi Rehmatullah Lutfali, Mukhi Hussain Mukhi Alarakia, Kamadia Qasim Shalu, Kamadia Sajan, Dr. Datu Mukhi Ramjan Ismail, Mamu Mukhi Alarakia, Fakir Muhammad Wali, Basriye Piru, Hujur Mukhi Ratu Thawar, Ali Karim, Rahim Basriye, etc. Thus, about 40 persons from Karachi, Makran Coast and Sindh were granted an audience with the Imam, after which their humble request was acceded. On that occasion, the Khoja Panji Bhai Club of Bombay, in collaboration with the Vidya Vinod Club, Sahitya Utejak Mandal and other institutions, arranged a grand assembly at Hasnabad, Bombay, where the Mukhis, Kamadiyas, leaders and title holders of different parts of India also participated. This grand gathering was presided by Alidina Ali Muhammad. The House resolved to hold the All India Khoja Ismailia Conference for the enhancement of education, economy and welfare of the Ismailis. The Imam arrived in Karachi on 10 April 1920 and visited firstly the Kharadar Jamatkhanas on Sunday, 11 April 1920, where he said, Alijah Alidina Ali Muhammad has offered to build a girls' school in his late father's name, Ali Muhammad Alidina. He insisted on having a separate girls' school. Therefore, he got a plot located in the Kharadar area from municipality, measuring 3,000 sq yards. With the help of his brothers, Itmdi Hassan Ali, died in 1949, and Varas Abbas, he built the Ali Muhammad Mukhi Alidina Khoja Ismailia Girls' School. The Imam laid the foundation stone on 11 April 1920. Mr. P.R. Cadell, the Commissioner of Sindh, Mr. Martin, the Collector, Mr. Stephen, the Civil Surgeon, the leaders and the Jamats participated at that function. On that occasion, the Imam said the following about Alidina Ali Muhammad. He put the community under his obligation with his generosity. At the Mehmani of Varaz Bandli Qasim on Sunday, 25 April 1920, the Imam also said at the Kharadar Jamatkhanas, Karachi, Alijah Alidina has also done two righteous works, i.e. he started the additional portion of the Jamatkhanas, built it, and shared the expenses with President Bandli for the additional portion of the school. Likewise, he cherished the desire to spend a large amount to start a new school for girls. I give Alijah Alidina more and more blessings and congratulate him. You have done extremely well and righteous works, and I pray for you. You will see good occasion and children of your daughters and sons. I give much blessings. Khanvadan. On Tuesday, 20th April 1920, Alidina Ali Muhammad presented his Mehmani. The Imam said, This Alijah has served me to a great extent. His late father, Ali Muhammad, and grandfather, Mukhi Alidina, had also served the house of the Imam very much. Alijah Alidina has been serving this Jamaat since he became a member of the council and tried orienting all of the Jamati works. He has also served in the reforms relating to the Ismailism. I give him much blessings and grace you Khanvadan. On that occasion, he had the chance to put on a gold chain to the Imam. During the concluding days of the tour, the Imam said on Thursday, 6 May 1920 that, You Alijah Alidina Ali Muhammad are the Imam's army. You always serve me very much like Jibreel. I am happy with your work. Once again, I tell you that you have served me absolutely round the clock to a great extent, and I give you much blessings, Khanvadan. The Imam also said on 11th April 1920 that, when the girls' school has been built up, it is incumbent upon all women to take the benefits of this school. On Thursday, 6th May 1920, the Imam also said about these two prominent leaders in Kharadar Jamatkhanas, Karachi, President Bandli Qasim and Alijah Alidina Ali Muhammad took a leading part in all righteous works. I have said in the Mehmani ceremony yesterday that President Bandli Qasim and Alidina Ali Muhammad shared all the righteous works. There is not a single righteous and benevolent work in which they are excluded. I give more and more blessings to both of them. It is also a known fact that during the 27 days visit of the Imam in Karachi between 10th April 1920 and 6th May 1920, Alidina Ali Muhammad assumed all of the expenses of the Imam's stay in Karachi along with the staff members. The school was built on the pattern of the Khoja Ismaili Girls' School in Nairobi. P.R. Cadell, the Commissioner of Sindh, opened it on Saturday, 11th May 1926. With the opening of the new girls' school in Kharadhar, the Shia Imami Ismaili Girls' School, founded in 1906 in the Jamatkhanas, was liquidated. During its inauguration, there were only 87 female students, and soon afterwards, peaked at 224 students. The Imam granted 3,000 rupees per year, in which 1,400 rupees was for the Kharadhar Girls' School and 1,600 rupees for the Garden School. The Karachi Municipal Corporation granted 425 rupees and the Sindh Education Board 800 rupees. He was also honoured with the title of Khan Sahib by the British government on 1st January 1921. In view of his meritorious civil services, the road between the old Lighthouse Cinema and the KMC building at M.A. Jinnah Road, Karachi was named as Alidina Ali Muhammad Road by the Sindh government in 1921. Varaz Bandli Qasim hosted a banquet at Garden on 26 August 1921 to glorify his invaluable services. It was presided by Dr. S.G. Haji, died in 1924. The British India also appointed him first-class honorary magistrate in 1925. During the issue of the Paddi murder case in Gujarat, the Ismailis were harshly persecuted by the Kori caste. On 4 August 1925, Alidina Ali Muhammad held a general protest meeting in Karachi under his presidentship in the presence of 2,500 Ismailis and condemned the Paddi murder case. He was again appointed President of the Supreme Council for the third time between 17th April 1928 and 25th July 1935. He was appointed President of the Recreation Club for Karachi office in 1933. He also led a deputation of Karachi and Sindh in Bombay, where he presented a mehmani to the Imam on December 1933 with a humble request to pay a gracious visit of Sindh. The Imam said that, "I give my paternal blessings to my beloved spiritual children of Sindh. I intend to visit Iran for some important works, and will come in Karachi on those days to give Deedar to the Jamaat." It appears through different reports that his business went bankrupt. The Imam is reported to have advised him to proceed to Nairobi to regain his fortune. In August 1935, he left Karachi with his family members and arrived in Nairobi with the Imam's letter, addressed to the governor, to whom Alidina Ali Muhammad was related. As long as he inhabited Nairobi, the government regarded him a VIP and invited him in all receptions and banquets. In those days, Pir Subjali was visiting African countries as a special commissioner of the Imam. The Young Ismailia Recreation Institute accorded a banquet to Pir Subjali on 28 October 1935 at the Assembly Hall of the the Aga Khan High School, Mombasa. On that occasion, Alijah Alidina Ali Muhammad was also invited. With the request of President Jafar Ali Muhammad, Alijah Alidina garlanded Pir Subjali. It was his endeavor that the African Provident Fund Society Limited came into existence in Mombasa on October 1935. He also laid the foundation stone of the house of Hashim Ismail Lakhani in Kisumu on 28 October 1935. He was also blessed with the title of Rai at the end of 1936 for his incredible services. He started his fresh business in construction works in Nairobi. He also served the Jamaat in different fields. He visited Bombay to attend the Diamond Jubilee of the Imam in 1946. He died at the age of 68 years in Nairobi on August 1952. He left behind two sons, Jafar Ali and Sultan Ali. Jafar Ali had 4 sons, Muhammad, Amin, Mirja and Karim, while Sultan Ali had 3 sons, Ali, Muhammad and Karim.